play.
So the world #1's far side of the court as we look down. The Malaysians Gulvi Shem and Tam Wee Keong.
1 love.
Well, racket broken already, is that? Yes, oh dear. Lee Jun Hui. Well, we were talking over breakfast, weren't we, Steen, about, and I think we mentioned it yesterday, Pusala Venkata Sindhu getting the Most Improved Player of the Year award. New category from the BWF at the gala dinner. I think this men's doubles pair must have come a very close second to the Most Improved Players of the Year, the young Chinese pair.
Yeah.
Service over.
A year ago, they only played 3 Super Series tournaments.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Where were they last year? So we've only actually seen them play really well this year. So perhaps that's why. I mean, Sindhu we've known for a longer period of time here in the Super Series level.
Service
But
over.
it is astonishing. Not considered good enough by the Chinese coaching staff to send them to the All England Championships.
And that just shows how much talent there is in the Chinese men's doubles team. The challenge for the coaches and the players is to get the right pairings to play together.
Go! Service over. 2-3.
We saw in the Thomas Cup that Lee Junhui was being played together with Zhang Siwei, who's also here in Dubai playing the mixed doubles.
Service over.
Don't know whether Liu was injured or what happened.
I think he was, yes.
Yeah, so it was out of necessity that they were playing a scratch pair there.
Service over. 3-4.
But I also think the players in yellow here, they were also candidates for most improved player or most improved pair. I think they did extremely well during the Olympics, where especially their flat game and their defensive strategy was much improved, in my opinion. I thought they played too defensively in many occasions.
Yes, I agree with that. But just to emphasise your point, Steen, last year in the Super Series, they played 11 tournaments, the Malaysian pair, and the best they did was 2 quarterfinals.
Yeah.
And here they are a year later, world #1s. No, that's a very good point. They are candidates for their most improved players.
Yeah.
Don't think we'll see many long rallies, though, with these two pairs playing against each other. They go all out, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I think we could be in for some really good quick exchanges in the flat game on the front court. I saw from the previous results that the match that Lee and Liu won was in Korea, and it makes perfectly sense because the hall in Korea and the shuttles are playing a bit slow there, and of course you have an advantage if you can hit it at a steeper angle. I don't think they have the same advantage here. Really good playing conditions, so I wouldn't rule them out, but they're not the favorites in my opinion ahead of the match.
Yeah, it's good judgment.
Eight, 6. Service over. 7, 8.
Must have been a good return of serve. Very, very tight because Lee Jun-wei was there. Oh, crikey, it was. I think it even got deflected, didn't it? Hitting the top of the tape there.
Service over 9, 7.
Yeah, and the task for this Chinese pair, Liu and Li, is actually quite clear, even though they lost the first match against their compatriots Chai and Hong. Win in 2 games and you're through to the semi-finals.
Service over 8,
That's the task.
9.
They can still control their own destiny. Lost in 3 games against Chai and Hong, and if they win in 2 here, then that game they took off their compatriots, that will be decisive in qualifying for the semi-finals.
Yeah, of course, with in
Service
essence
over
only 3 pairs in this group
10,
now,
8.
since the withdrawal of former champions Bo and Mogensen. Well, the racket gone, strings gone. Talking to some of the stringers as we came into the arena earlier this morning, weren't we? There. No time to talk to you, Jill. We've got too many rackets to string. Busy as ever. They do a wonderful job, don't they, the stringers? Oh, crikey, wasn't it?
What was that?
Was that a double hit or a
9,
slingshot? What was
10.
that, Steen? Let's have a look at this. Oh, yes. Good spot, umpire. Good spot. Caught it on his racket, and it was more than one swing of the racket. He was sort of caught it and then swung the shuttle over.
Interval.
So to the mid-game interval, and it is the Chinese youngsters who have the advantage. A 2-point advantage. Oh, 8 minutes to the mid-game interval.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Jeremy Gang,
Court 1, 20
the
seconds.
Malaysian coach. I can remember reading a newspaper article with him last year, in July last year, when the Malaysians were in their first year of their partnership playing together, and he was urging them to believe in themselves. Yeah. He was so right, because they are both such talented individuals. And now they have started to believe in themselves. An Olympic silver medal and world #1 ranking.
Yes, and I mean, it takes time. We mentioned it in the women's doubles that before you get an almost automatic feel for what your partner is going to do, it takes time. It's not just starting out. Of course, in the beginning, when you start out as a pair, you know that you're going to chase the same shots and leave the same shots and so on. So you tend to fight that little extra inch for each other. But once you've played like 5 or 6 tournaments and so on, then most of that fight is gone. So you're just not that well.
Service over 11, 12.
So you don't know each other so well as pairs that has played a long time, and that begins to show. And then you also perhaps you have to adapt a little bit of a different strategy compared to the former partner and so on. So it takes time, and patience is a very, very important thing.
Yeah, I like that backhand from Tam Wee Keong. 27-year-olds from Mua in Johor. Brought up in Sabah, though, on the island of Borneo.
And I think especially his performance has gone up over the last 4 or 5 months. But it's also mainly due to or not mainly, but it's also due to this man here, Go understanding better how to get his partner involved, how to set him up. Well played.
Yeah, that's interesting because I've always thought of Go Vishem as more of the showman, and he likes to hit the spectacular winners. But, you know, when you're playing doubles, you can't always do that. You've got to work to set up your partner. And that philosophy of working as a team rather than I want to look good with the big jump smash or the winning shot. And I think they've both learned from that.
Yeah, I don't see it as that he wanted to sort of show off or stand out. I just felt that he has such good skills so that he can get away with a lot of things. But what if your partner doesn't have the same skill set as you do? It doesn't matter that you can return it. If it's your partner who is supposed to return that shot, then you're still in trouble. And I think that he's learned a lot about playing as a team, because that's really what it's all about. It's the smallest of teams, only two players.
Yeah.
Service over. 14-13.
It's awfully tight in this opening game, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder what height that came down from.
Fifteen, 13. Service over. 14-15. Service over. 16-14.
I think that his variation and his placement from the front of the court, Tam Wee Kyung. You know, for many years, Steen, I've been singing the praises of players like Lee Yong-dae and Hindra Setiawan, and I think that this man, Tam Wee Kyung, has that same instinctiveness to know where to place the shuttle, not only where to be to intercept, but also where to place it to put pressure on opponents.
Yeah, he's got really good skills there, and for a while he was inconsistent, but that's what's been bettered so much, in my opinion. That's his consistency.
Oh,
18-15.
That hit the top of the tape and trickled over, didn't it? Yeah, it certainly did. Opened up a three-point cushion. Just wide.
19-15.
Make that a four-point cushion.
Service over.
I like that defense from the Malaysians there, where they slowly worked themselves into a better position. The defense got flatter and flatter, so eventually they could challenge in the flat game, but still in a little bit of a difficult position here. Down 3 points.
17,
No, just the
19.
two. It can all change so quickly, can't it? Especially in men's doubles. Well taken.
Service
Very well
over.
taken and finished off.
20.
Li Junhui.
Game point. 17.
Good front court skills from such a tall player.
Game point opportunities.
Service over. 18, 20.
Good interception. Oh my goodness. What a rally. Oh, it's going to land in. Smiles in.
Game.
What was he thinking? My
First game won
goodness
by
me.
Li Junhui, Liu Chen.
Well, there was a between-the-legs shot
21-18.
earlier on in that rally from Go Shem. Now, that's not even close in badminton terms. What on earth went through his mind? Here it is, between the legs. And that's the sort of showmanship shot to which I was referring earlier. The Malaysians got themselves back on the attack. Well, completely lost his spatial awareness there, Tan Wei Kiong. And it means that the Chinese pair of Li Junhui and Liu Chen have taken the opening game 21-18.
32。
There was definitely something about the front court play there, wasn't there, Steen?
Yeah, I think now we've been talking a lot about the strength of the Malaysians, but we also have to praise the Chinese player for playing a really, really good attacking game here. And I don't think the Malaysians can afford to be playing too patiently or defensively. I think they have to try to take the control and get it on the front court, and then they have to work really, really hard in the offense, I think.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
A call of 20 seconds. Clear warning for the players to get ready to start the second game. So the number 6 seeds, Li Junhui and Liu Chen. One game to the good.
3.
Against the world number 1s. Oh, that's clever. That is clever. I like that.
Service over. 1 love.
Yeah, just inside that back line. Now that's what you want to see more of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love.
Don't be too content in the defense. Got to look for opportunities to turn it around.
So drive it back and move forward to threaten the net area.
Yeah, and of course sometimes you're in a really, really bad position. You've got to lift high,
Service over.
but your goal must be to lift more and more
1,
flat.
2.
So you get yourself in a better position.
Oh, that was nice.
Service over.
He's got
3-1.
a very, very effective smash, jump smash, Govi Shem. And normally we see him leap in the air. There he jump in the air and then played the drop shot. Great variation.
Service over. 2-3. All.
Of course, it was the most incredible Olympic Games in badminton terms for Malaysian athletes, wasn't it? 3 silver medals, this pair in the men's doubles. Champeng Sun and Goh Lu Ying in the mixed doubles, and Lee Chong-wei in the men's singles. Yeah, sheer threat at the front of the court with Tan Wee Keong.
3.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, busy stringing. There we go. Rackets come off court, straight to the stringers. Yeah, there's our friend Tim. He's a regular stringer. There we go. Hard at work. You see, he didn't have time to talk to me this morning. Too many rackets to string, and even more now.
Yeah, these players, they play with a tension that is...
oh, behind the back. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tension in comparison to what we used, Steen, in our day.
Yeah, so whenever a string is broke, they just cut up the racket, and if they don't do that, it will ruin the racket.
Yeah, you've got to release all the tension across all of the racket head, otherwise some part of the strings are still tight and they will contort the racket head. Yeah, my goodness. Now, that's the sort of shot, Steen. I mean, for us as spectators, we love to watch the behind-the-back shot and the between the legs and so on. But as a coach, you probably feel a little bit of frustration, do you, when you see your players doing things like that?
I would urge them to avoid having to hit those kind of shots. But, I mean, sometimes it's the only possibility, and so it's nice that if you're good at it, but if it's because you get yourself into trouble, then we've got to talk.
Yes. Yeah, no, fair point. If there's no other option, you might as well try.
5-all.
That's great work.
Yeah.
6-5.
It's the defense of Go who wasn't good enough. It was killed on Tan Wee Keong, but it was Go's defense that became shorter and shorter. And sometimes the players, they don't realize that's the case. They look at, oh, who was it killed on? It was killed on my partner.
Well, this is a run of 4 straight points.
Service over. 6-7. Service over.
Wasn't the best of serves, was it?
No.
6.
Really invited the attacking shot. Another bit loose over the net.
Service over. 7-8.
Earlier you were saying, Steen, that you liked his front court play. Lee Junwei, the taller of the two Chinese players, they're both very tall. His partner's only 2 centimetres shorter. Why is that? Just looking at that previous rally, because the levers are so long, it's difficult to get the racket there in time.
He's even in a crouch position, it's difficult for a player that tall to crouch down. So flat shots at the net. He's got a good sense of where it's going to come and good skills. So it's basically the read of the game that he's on shots that I normally wouldn't think a player of his type, height, stature would be.
Well, he's broken another string. That'll be rushed off to the stringers as well.
Thank you. 9-8.
I suppose it's always impressive when they break the middle string like that, isn't it? Hit it sweetly. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's so important that the Malaysian pair plays some of these flat pushes, because the Chinese pair is really, really looking to do well on the front court, and they're strong in the flat game as well. When it's just above the tape, if they can hit it just above the tape, they're really, really strong.
And that's landed in as well.
11,
so on a run of 5 straight points, it is the Olympic silver medalist Go Wei Shem and Tan Wei Kiong who have a 3-point advantage here in the second game of the mid-game interval. Zhang Jun, Chinese coach, 2-time Olympic mixed doubles champion. Playing with Gao Ling,
Court
of
1,
course.
20 seconds.
Gosh, he had a hard
Court 1,
smash, didn't
20
he?
seconds.
Left-hander. Zhang Jun used to thunder it down.
11-8. Play. Service over. 9-11.
Excellent. Excellent action from Tan Wei Kiong.
12-9.
And that was one of the situations where I feel that there's a little bit difference between Liu and Lee there. We have Liu on the front here, and he's a strong player at the front, but not quite as strong as Lee.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Once again, it's the disguised drop shot from Go Wei Shem. And that causes the damage. It was an outright winner before, but look at this again. And it's difficult for these tall athletes, isn't it, to get down low when it's a disguised drop, to get down low to play a block or a lift. Yeah, there's another one that's just out of reach and difficult for the tall athletes to reach.
Always a good idea if you have a little bit of trouble penetrating with your attack. Might be because the opponent is in too good a defensive position from the beginning, so get them out of that position before starting attacking at them.
Struck above the waist.
Service over. 15-10.
Well, the waist in badminton is defined as below the lowest rib.
11-15.
Of course, they are tall athletes, the Chinese players, so their lowest rib is a little bit higher than, for instance, Tan Wei Kiong's lowest rib.
Yeah.
Service over.
The disadvantages on the
16,
steep drop shots
11.
turns to an advantage on the service situation, which makes it so intriguing, badminton, that you can win in so many different ways.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, how on earth did he control
17, 11.
Tan Wei Kiong, there was a wonderful return of serve. Look at this, tight spinning net shot, off the top of the tape, and he controlled it. Well, that is magnificent. It really is.
Service over. 12-17.
Very
13-17.
efficient smash there from Liu Chen. Did he slice it a little bit?
Oh, I think he did.
Yeah. If you slice your smash, it goes a little bit steeper and a little bit slower, but that sometimes is worth it because it sort of creates an odd situation for the defense who's waiting for
14,
the power smashes.
17.
Yeah, and of course, to slice the shuttle, you need to give the shuttle a glancing blow so the racket head comes through really quickly. So your opponent automatically thinks it's going to be a power smash. Then, of course, as you say, it dies. So hence the deception.
Service over. 18-14.
3 points away from forcing a third and deciding game.
Service over. 15-18.
And it's easy to be a little bit annoyed here at 10 for missing that presumably easy shot, but it's not easy, and it's one of those shots that makes a difference. The ability to play those soft shots that makes a difference between him and other players.
Yeah.
16-18.
Good serve. Oh,
Service over.
came off the frame of the racket.
19-16.
Yeah, just apologises for hitting the service judge with the shuttle. He didn't mean it to go in that direction at all. I wonder if he was trying to use too big a swing there, Steve. What do you reckon? No time to do it on that little push.
Service over.
Knock of the net cord.
17-19.
That was lucky because he was way off balance, wasn't he?
Well played.
18-19.
Deficit reduced to just 1 point now.
18, 19. Go receive.
My goodness.
19 all.
19 all.
Have they been a little bit too confident too early, the Malaysians, here in the second game?
Yeah, they had a 5-point advantage, a 6-point advantage. It's 17-11.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a clever return. Just enough pace on it to make it difficult.
Game point.
Yeah.
And a game point opportunity now for the Malaysians to level this Group B match at 1 game apiece. Yeah, it's 1 game all. We will be treated to a third and deciding game.
21-19.
21-19.
1 game all.
Confirms the umpire. 1 game all. 35 minutes into the match. And it will all come down to this third and deciding game. Well, that must be something about the serve from his gestures there, Jeremy Yang. What's your Mandarin like, Steen? You do most of my translating for me.
Yeah, it was like you actually had them there in the second game, so it was a good chance still. No, I have no idea what he was saying. we need Wits Axelsen up here with us. I mean, if he's not playing, he might as well be sitting here with us.
Yeah, translating. Victor Axelsen learning his Mandarin. He's very good at Mandarin, isn't he?
Well, we actually don't know. we don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, we're going to see him later on against Sung Wan Ho.
But I think we can be fair to say that my Mandarin is non-existent. I called Liu Yu Chen for Liu Yinhui, which was, of course, the women's doubles and mixed doubles female Chinese player.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
It's difficult to keep track when the names are very similar.
Final game. Level. Play.
So 1 game all. World #1s from Malaysia.
Service over.
Having taken that second game, 21-19. Oh, that's well played and that's well worked. I like that rotational play scene.
Oh.
Very much. Notice that the Malaysians won attacking here on the far side of the court. Thought they were a little bit too content in the first game to play the defense of the flat game.
That's a good serve.
2-1.
Yeah, copious notes being taken from Zhang Jun.
Service over.
Oh dear, what happened there? Just shaking his right leg there. Did he hurt his knee? What? Let's have another look at that. Tan Wei Keong. Oh yes, just yeah. Don't think it's that serious. Oh, we certainly hope not. Anyway.
Good blocks from Li Junhui.
3-2.
may have been his knee just collapsing in a little bit. I thought initially it was his ankle, but I'm not so sure now. Either way, he seems to be okay, which is a big relief for all of us. Oh, good defence. Yeah, good rally.
Over 3-all.
He's already got strapping on that right knee. Well, knees do take a battering in this sport.
Service over 4-3. Service over 4-all.
I just get the sense it's much tighter now, and by that I mean the pairs. Nobody wants to lift it.
No.
There was a contentment, as you were rightly pointing out earlier on in the match, especially from the Malaysians in the opening game, that they were happy to defend or lift the shuttle. Oh, there you go. Now there's been a lift, but yeah, we're back.
But you see, they try to turn it around.
Service over.
Now, what was that? Did they think that there was a double hit there?
Yeah, I think so.
Malaysians? That one, I think.
I don't think there was any.
No.
Hit. But also, the first game, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they weren't content, but they looked content in lifting it. But it might also have been that this is the first match for this Malaysian pair. They haven't played in the hole because the Danes, Bo and Mogensen, had to withdraw. So it means something if the players are almost, if the pairs are almost equal. Having played one match in the hole gives you a little, tiny little bit of advantage in the beginning of the match.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Oh, look at that. That's dangerous.
Good call.
Over 6-5.
And I think one of the difference between the two Chinese players, Li and Liu Yuchen, who's serving, is that Li, when he intercepts at the net on the front court, he's got a better idea of where the next shot is going to come than his partner has.
7-5.
Just to clarify this on front court players and game reading abilities.
Service over 6-7.
Yeah, can't make it tighter than that. Yeah, well, there's a little point after the rally from Go Vi Shem to himself to say, I should have played it cross-court instead of trying to play it straight again. Jan Jun liked it.
No! 9-6.
An important couple of rallies now, because definitely Li and Liu would like to change ends with a fine point cushion.
Oh, goodness. That's the first time we've really seen Go Vi Shem hunt the shuttle at the net like that.
Play.
Missed it.
Service over. 10-7.
I always love watching him jump smash. He seems to have hang time like basketball players.
Yeah, and he always seems so sort of calm and collected, so as if there's so much more in him that he can increase his game. He reminds me a lot about another big Malaysian men's doubles player, Kirsung Kit.
Oh, got the neck ball back. Good rally. Oh, brilliant defence. Oh,
Oi.
I don't believe it. Brilliant. It's brilliant. Oh, what a rally!
9-10.
Oh, that's just extraordinary. Look at that drive defence. Just amazing.
Strong contender for rally of the day so far.
Play.
Oh, several times I thought that rally had already ended, but shuttle just kept coming back.
It's some great men's doubles that we're watching here, Jill. And at a good pace. We don't have all these walk-arounds before the services and so on. This is excellent badminton.
Oh, low service short.
11-10 interval.
I think that's his first service error of the match, Tam Wee Kiong. But it means that the Chinese pairing of Li Junwei and Yu Chen have the advantage, albeit just one solitary point advantage, as they change ends in this deciding game. What a thriller. Brilliant. It could not be closer. Have to have at least 1 point in it at the change of ends, and that's all there is.
11-10.
And Li and Liu, they got to win this third game in order to stay in the tournament. Well played.
Oh, put that away with venom. That wasn't going to come back.
No. I was going to scratch the court surface. Oh, that could have gone wide.
Then there was hesitation, wasn't there, on the backhand from Li Junwei. This one, he thinks about it and decides to play it. Yes, there's that good smash from Govi Shem. The angle and the placement now. They don't want the shuttle changed. Chinese pair want it changed. Malaysians say no. The umpire agrees with the Malaysians. That's good, isn't it? Very athletic play.
Play.
Back level. One game all, 12 all.
now.
Excellent play by the Malaysians.
Yep.
13-12.
And are we about to see a shift in momentum?
How did he play a forehand shot on that one, Liu Chen? It's like he's got no spine.
Yeah.
Fourteen, 12.
Four of the 5 points since the change of ends. Oh, it's a great serve. Yeah, good follow-up too.
15-12.
Goodness me.
Service over.
Well, he took his chance,
13,
Tan Wei Kiong, stepping
15.
into that defensive shot. Didn't work in the end, but look at this. How on earth did he crouch defend that? Yeah, that's well played.
15.
Sensational.
Service over.
Well, the flat fast
16,
exchanges.
14.
And then the clever little hold and flick. How on earth did they keep that going?
16,
Flat.
14.
Flat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing rally.
Yep.
Often practiced 3 against 2, where you have 3 on one court and 2 on the others, and or maybe 4 against 2 if you're really pushing it.
Service
Oh,
over.
that was an opportunity.
15, 16.
Yeah, I can see what he was trying to do, Tan Wei Kiong. He wanted to change the direction of this interception. A slightly big swing with the racket. The disappointment on the coach's bench.
Go.
It's gone long.
Yeah.
Back level.
16-0.
Great follow-up by Lee there. After Liu Chen has moved to the back of the court,
Stay.
he sensed that, oh, not allowed to towel down Tan Wei Kiong.
16-0.
Good umpiring. Oh, it's gone long.
Service over. 17, 16.
Yeah. Very casual in leaving that, Go Vishem. But he was absolutely right.
Yeah, and it's so important in these situations that you keep playing 100% of your capacity, because that's what's gotten you here, so you can't really play more safe.
It's
Service over.
played almost the exact same shot. I think it was 3 rallies ago, wasn't it? This time from Lee Junhui. A drive across court, deep into the backhand corner.
18-17.
Oh, that's one left.
Service
Good
over.
judgment again.
18-all.
No, he's never done it.
Service over. 19-18.
Good return. That's clever.
Perfect
Service
placement.
over. 19-all.
Yes, just towards the left hip.
Yeah. Had he returned it, there would have been a huge probability that his
19-all.
partner would have been able to intercept in the forehand.
So one game all, 19 all. Who's got the nerve? Oh, that's a shocking serve. Got away with it. Desperation defence
20.
from the
Match point,
Malaysians pays
19.
dividends in the end. Look at that. And then he encroaches in on the net and his movement forward, forcing his opponents into error. Match point opportunity for the Malaysians. They've done it. What a fabulous men's doubles encounter in Group B. 3 thrilling games before the world number ones, Go Vi Shem and Tam Wee Kiong, coming through against Lee Junhui and Liu Yu Chen. 18, 21, 21, 19, 21, 19 in a match just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark.
21-19.
Umpire confirming the score. A run of 3 straight points to close out the third game. My goodness me, what a match that was. Absolutely fantastic men's doubles. that, sadly for the young Chinese team, means that they are eliminated from the Super Series finals because they've played 2 and they've lost 2 now. Of course, Go Bi-shem and Tan Wei Kiong, like Chai Biao and Hong Wei, have won 1 match apiece. Of course, Bo and Mogensen haven't played at all. So whilst it says played, they haven't actually played. They withdrew before the group matches got underway. So 2 of our matches complete here on day 2 of competition at the Super Series finals. Next up is the former champion Tai Su-ying up against a former world champion Ratchanok Intanon. Then we'll have men's singles featuring last year's beaten finalist Victor Axelsen against Song Man-ho. Then we'll have the 3-time former champions Fischer Nielsen and Pedersen against the Olympic champions in the mix. And